Clap. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Properties of Nature
Welcome
podcast.
back.
I'm Kate.
Dude, the way you stopped and you like looked over, I was like, oh, I'll just do
Kate
something
Barron,
in the background.
The drummer of Properties of Nature, the band, and the host of Properties of Nature, the podcast. That's me.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Cannon Drake Malloy, Morningstar. I put the new 4Gs on the Jeep. I trap into the bloody bottoms as underneath, because all my, and that's about as far as I can sing into that song as a white person. But it's nice to be here. I'm excited for another audio podcast. What's up?
Hey guys, it's Josh. Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. We came straight from the bottom to the top. My lifestyle, can't say that. Living like life like beginners, and this is only the beginning. I'm on the top of the mountain, puffing on clouds, and still beginning.
All right.
My name's Josh. I sing for the band. Yeah.
Did I say I play guitar? I play guitar.
Oh,
dude,
wait.
what an awful last audio podcast.
What's up, everybody? It's Thomas Heath, motherfucking bassist of the motherfucking band, and I got a question for you guys today.
What? Yeah, let's go. I want questioned.
Have you ever heard of something called Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind?
Is that where you
No.
shit your pants in
Yeah.
like a subway? Wow, why was that so loud?
What
Yeah.
was that?
I've heard of it. Thomas, tell us about.
Wait, what's the
fifth
what's the
encounters of
aliens?
the first
Aliens
kind.
like the third kind, right? What?
Well,
Okay,
it's
first off, what's all the kinds?
every close encounter has to do with aliens.
So wait,
So the fifth
what does it mean?
kind
What does it mean,
is
fifth
anal
kind?
probing.
Fifth,
The fifth kind is anal sex.
the fifth kind is when you reach out to the aliens and
So what's
you
the fourth
contact
kind?
them. Fourth kind is an alien abduction.
Third kind?
Third kind. Let me look it.
We're
I'm
testing
Wow,
his knowledge
Thomas,
on
you don't
this.
even know your shit.
Bro,
Dude,
he's over here talking
all I
about the
wanted
fifth
to
kind.
fucking-
Amateur hour.
all I
You're
wanna talk
talking,
about
you're
was
talking
the
about this
fifth
shit and you're an
kind.
amateur. Yeah, well, you gotta know about all the stuff you're gonna bring up.
Close
Stuff.
encounters. I only brought up the fifth kind. You guys are going off the rails on all these different
I just want to
kinds.
know that you know what you know. You know, if you
Here's
don't,
the thing.
okay,
I don't know anything.
you don't know what you don't know. That's fair. All right, tell us about the. So it's reaching out to aliens.
Well, it's important now that we know all the different encounters so that you have context, you know?
So what about a sexual encounter?
Sexual encounters, the 69th kind.
Oh wow, there's a lot of kinds.
Yeah.
What if I was having an encounter with aliens that involved marijuana? Would that be a close encounter of the 420th
20th
kind?
time.
Yes.
Yeah.
The 425th
Okay.
kind.
Here. The first kind, close encounter. A human witnesses a UFO in the sky and it leaves no evidence.
It's a UFI.
A UFO, sorry.
Oh.
The
Oh,
second
I was
kind.
I was like, dude, new update
Unidentified
just dropped.
flying infection.
Second kind, close encounter. A UFO encounter leaves behind physical evidence on the ground or traces in the sky.
Alien
So that's
tongue.
where it stops being real. Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Third kind, a human can visibly see the beings or occupants inside of the UFO.
It has. They have like windows. What do you mean they see them inside?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
like they're inside and they can see them. That's probably not what it is.
No, because that's the fourth kind.
How
A
how
human
often does
is
that one come
abducted
around that there's
by
a saucer with a
beings.
fucking?
It happens
Windows.
quite often. A lot of UFO encounters will be like, yeah, I saw those motherfuckers in the windows looking down at me. Anyways, the fifth kind, you use your psychic powers through meditation to contact the aliens and bring them down so you can look at their spacecraft. And that's what I did last night.
No, you fucking didn't.
Me and my roommate Bryce, we watched a documentary called Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind. And basically the whole thing was a sales pitch for this guy's app where he guides you through.
Was it like a movie? Like on
It
Netflix
was a
or something?
documentary. Yeah, it was on Prime, but we fucking bought the $10 app. It was such a
Oh my
scam.
God.
But and so we went out we went out camping, and
You abducted the aliens.
the first thing that you have to do to follow the app is it says you have to play these sounds so that the aliens can zero in on your location.
I thought you did it with your brain. You have to use the phone now? What if we didn't have phones?
Well, there's steps.
Okay.
The brain comes in, but so you play it and it goes.
The aliens come down and they give you brain.
It goes like it went like beep 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 beep, tring 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 tring, like weird sounds like that. And then it guides you through this meditation, and after that, you gotta like project out into space your peaceful intentions, and you gotta ask the aliens to come appear to you. But
was
what
the meditation nice at least?
It was very nice. We set up our hammocks. We just kind of laid there, watched the sunset. But
Smoke a little.
Yeah, here's
smoke
the
a little
thing.
fruity juice.
The thing is, we did bring a little bit of that green.
Oh.
And I did smoke way more of it than I've ever smoked before.
In your life?
Because
I've seen you pretty fucking high, dog.
We had these pens, and when you suck on them, it lights up at the end, and it lights up in this yellow, like, circle.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey guys, wouldn't it be funny if I went out into the complete darkness, sucked on two of them at the same time, and it made like yellow eyeballs in the darkness? We took a
Guys,
picture
wouldn't it
of
be
it.
super funny if I just went all alone in the woods and got high as fucking
So that's
balls,
what I did.
And
I
like,
went out.
maybe you never find me again.
I went out into the darkness, and I was like, Bryce, can you see this? And
You're
I
the
sucked
That's
on
what
him.
that fucking picture was, dude. I was wondering what the fuck that picture was.
You're the
So-
motherfucker that dies in every fucking movie. You're like, it's a horror movie, and you don't know you're in the fucking movie, and you're like, what if I, high as fuck right now, go out there and hit two fucking pens at once where you can't see me anymore?
Yeah, so that I went out, I hit two pens at once, and I was like, Bryce, can you see this? And he's like, yeah. But he kept purposefully not getting the picture. So I was hitting two pens at the same time for a like long drag, so he had the chance to get the photo, and it took like 6 times to do it.
Dude,
So
six?
I basically
What a fucker,
did the
dude.
equivalent of 6 long drags, or of 12 long drags on those fucking weed pens. And I was seeing and hearing all sorts of fucking aliens last night.
How are you okay? I can't, like, listen, if I get a
I
little
was
bit
super
high,
hungover in the morning, but I'm all right now.
if I get
Okay,
a little
okay.
bit high, I get convinced my heart is stopping, that I'm not breathing. Like, I'm like one of those motherfuckers. I try to keep it all to myself, right? Because I'm alone in my fucking house, but it's like, how the fuck could you possibly, like, you're having audio and, like, visual
I was having
hallucin-
auditory hallucinations. I heard someone running through like the bushes towards me, and so I assumed this like karate position. I was terrified, so I was like, oh! and everyone was freaked out. They were like, "What are you doing?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Did you guys not hear that? Like there was someone running towards me." I was scared as fuck last night, dude.
Bro,
Dude, I would
you're
be
dumb
too.
as fuck.
Yeah.
I just imagine if it was a horror movie, you're going out and you're like, all right, Bryce, are you ready to take the picture? He's like, yeah, I got it. It looks fucking great. That's creepy as fuck. And you're like, wait, I haven't hit the pens yet. And then just you hear like ear growling.
Dude, Kate,
It
how are
looks
your
so
audio
real.
levels?
Wait, how'd you get him to blink?
I don't know. How are my audio levels?
Just when you were talking, it sounded really loud.
Bro,
It
that'd
sounded
be
fine when
a-
I did my test and I said, testing my testicles in the testing center. Testing my testicles in the testing center.
But it
sounded
sounds
fine.
it's fine when you're like further back. When you were close and excited, it sounded loud.
That is actually
turn it down a little.
that would be a great scene of a movie. Like he goes out with like 2 flashlights. And he's like, "How does this look?" And like, they're like, "Cool." And then like he doesn't turn them on, but they're
Wait.
like, "Oh, keep doing that. That looks so real."
That looks
And
so
you're
good.
just
What
like,
is that?
What?
We should have that for a Properties of Nature music video where just like the premise is just like telling Thomas to go in the fucking woods, like look how funny it would be, but then it just Thomas gets lost in the woods and he's high as fuck, and like you just have like the camera where it's just moving around and you put the thing like the overlay effect so it just looks like it's just like screen tearing everywhere, and he's just so fucking high out of his mind, and we dress up as little like goblin people in the woods and we just chase him.
And pinch him.
There was also
Dude,
some
yeah.
Pinch him
people.
so hard.
There were people at the campsite we were staying at. It was a pretty crowded campsite. We actually took the last spot. But they had like a fucking rave going on. They had like
What?
blinking like colorful LED lights and like it was going. They were dancing.
Are you gonna post that picture to our Discord?
Yeah, I could.
You should post it on the Discord and on the Twitter. Or should he not? Kate's shaking his head no. He's like, don't post
It's
it.
a
Why?
super scary picture. It's so freaking
Yeah, it's literally
creepy and
actually scary.
No, it's fucking not. Are you serious?
Yeah, dude, it was pretty fucking intense when they sent it to me. I was like, holy shit, Thomas is dying.
I'm gonna fucking dude. You never know. Thomas goes in the woods and it's like he could be getting hurt or he could just be having a really good time, and like you'll never fucking know.
To be fair, I was chopping wood with a hatchet while Blaze.
Kate, show me right now. It looks
Fuck.
fucking monstrous.
Fuck. It won't let me zoom in with my left hand.
Dude, you know what?
I don't know
I've got my own kind of spooky story actually. So this
how. That
happened.
kind of fucking creepy.
Yeah, this happened like Monday or something like that. Where like I went to bed super fucking late on Sunday night. Because I had
Better
to
edit
upload the last
spooky-
episode and stuff like
spooky
that.
music behind it.
And I went to bed super late. And then I wake up in the morning and it's very early and I go, why am I so awake right now? And I look over and I see that I've received 3 messages and then 3 more messages. And you might think, ooh, maybe it's like one of those spam bank things and you're waking up and you're going to get scammed. Nah. So what happened is I see my phone says like, you're receiving like an emergency alert from someone who set you as an emergency contact. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then it shows my dad's name. And I was like, oh shit, like my dad's in trouble. Like what's going on, right? And did I already talk about this? I didn't, right?
No.
I haven't heard it.
Okay, so I'm like immediately like, you know, panicking, but I'm so fucking tired that I just want to go back to sleep. And I'm like, dude, if I go back to sleep and this guy fucking dies, like I'm gonna feel so fucking bad about this, right? And I'm like, what's going on? So I checked the location and my maps isn't showing me the satellite view, it's just showing me like roads and stuff. And he just looks like he's in the middle of fucking nowhere. And I'm like, dude, what? Because there is one time where my dad genuinely got lost in the desert for like 2 days. The thing was, I think I was over at Josh's house and I didn't know about it until I came back and he was home and he's like, dude, I was hungry and thirsty and I just got fucking lost out there. And I was like, that's fucking crazy. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I can't let that fucking happen again. Maybe he went out in the woods or something. Because the thing is, that night I wanted to go visit him. I went over and he wasn't at the house and it was like 8:30. But I was like, oh, maybe he's just out doing service work because he was helping somebody build a fence and some stuff like that. But I was like, maybe he went out like camping or something. He got fucking lost or whatever. So I'm immediately like, oh god, I gotta get this figured out. So yeah, I got the message. Emergency sharing. The sender needs emergency help. The sender listed you as an emergency contact. Sends me a location of him, and then it says sender tapped a button to stop emergency sharing. You'll no longer receive emergency messages from them. And I said, hello, do you need help? Like in all caps. And he says, no, I'm playing with my phone and hit a button. Don't know what button. And I said, oh, okay, I thought your ass got lost in the woods. I didn't see you last night, so I was worried. And he said, thanks. And then the next line is, I'm not a kidnapper saying that all is okay, by the way. And I was like, well, now that's all I'm fucking thinking about. So at the same time, but I'm just like, dude, now you need to fucking prove it, dog. Like, I don't know what's going on. So but in a separate group chat that we have with my mom and my brother, he sends this photo. Which since you guys can't see in the audio podcast, it's my father. He looks drugged out of his fucking mind. Behind him is like a steel grate looking thing. Like he looks like he's locked up and drugged inside of a fucking like a warehouse or something, right? And then it sends this as an audio sound.
Cannot have a payment for another few years.
Sends that as a fucking audio sound, which is
I don't know
goddamn
what it
hor-
said.
Oh, let
I
me play it
couldn't
again
hear
for you guys, see if you can hear it.
Cannot have a payment for another few years.
It doesn't sound like words. Like, it just sounds like someone's
like,
talking. So me waking up, I see a picture of my captive hostage father with an audio that sounds fucking horrifying. And then a second image, which is just like a almost black screen with a little bit of light. And I'm like, dude, my dad got fucking kidnapped. And he's being held fucking hostage, and he was crying out for help, and like, I have to go fucking find his ass. So I'm like getting up about to get ready, and he sends that message being like, oh, no, I'm good. I'm like, all right, I'm going back to bed. And it turns out what had fucking happened was that he was in a meeting or something and was just like pulling off and on his phone case and somehow hit something that he'd never heard of or didn't even remember setting up to where it sent out emergency notifications to all of his emergency, contacts and stuff like that. And it also just takes a picture with the front camera and the back camera and records an audio thing as well as sending your fucking location. All at fucking once. And that's why the photo of him's gonna it looks a little fucked up or whatever. I'm not gonna post a photo of my dad's face just because I'm not gonna do that. But like, guys, he seriously looks like just because the photo's taken from a weird angle and the phone was kind of moving and blurry and he just wasn't ready to take a picture. Homie looked like he was drugged out his fucking mind. Like it was fucked up.
Dude, that's fucking funny.
Dude, I was such a fucky morning, but I did go back to bed. But my heart was like racing. I've got a pretty. After I moved to Virginia for reasons, I have trouble waking up in the morning because my heart beats super fast. And like that, I thought I was gonna fucking die. My heart was going like do 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 do, and I was like dizzy and lightheaded and stuff like that. That was my scary story.
That reminded me of one other cool feature of this Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind app. It lets you know the location of any other person that uses the app, and you can direct message any of those people without being their friend or having spoken to them.
That's scary.
Yeah, because the whole point of the app, the whole point of the app is to build like a community of like-minded alien-seeking people where you can all go out to the desert and summon aliens. But
hey guys, pay $10 for my app and you can find people alone in the woods, the desert, at a lake. They're all alone because that's what I told them to do, was go alone and be prepared for something they don't expect while they're meditating and possibly high, probably fucking high, alone in the desert. Just wait for someone to come by and pick you up. Just wait,
and
someone will show up.
They're probably high in the desert.
I mean, and it only does the approximate location like Tinder does. Like, this person's 1 mile away. This person's 2 miles away.
Bro, if someone's in the middle of the
still,
fucking woods or alone and they give me an approximate location, I can fucking find them. Because they're sitting there playing their fucking noises on their phone. They're
They're playing the stupid fucking noises on their phone.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder where they are.
There's also different
Bro,
chants
that's too good.
that you can do on the. I'm.
There's what?
Chant. Like you can.
Oh, a chant.
Chants that you can do.
That's actually hype. I love that.
There's one called the Great Pyramids of Giza chant. That one was hype.
What did it sound
that
like?
one was hype.
It was.
Hey, you go. I'm at the Great Pyramids of Giza.
So it's
I'm
not.
At the Great
You don't
Pyramids
do
of
the
Giza.
chanting. I really hoped that it would be. We do the chanting. It wasn't. You just play an audio file of the chant.
Oh.
You're supposed to chant along.
I didn't really know what they were saying, so I couldn't have.
There's no like. There's no like
I
lyric.
am.
lyric
I'm
page.
now. I'm now an
I think it was
affiliate
saying,
for this app.
we're at the Great Pyramids of Giza. We're at the Great Pyramids of Giza.
All I'm saying is, y'all need to download this app. Y'all need to hunt aliens.
We're
with
not
me.
giving this man collectively $40 unless here's a way to save you $10, Thomas. In the future, when we're all together at some point, we all get the app, right? Band expense, make a YouTube video out of it.
There you go.
I mean, that's just free money right there. We make money on the video, tax free, you know? Give the man his $40 because, you know, he's just trying to play the cards. He's just trying to play what he's got. Man knows how to code, and he's like, I just got to come up with some bullshit.
Well,
here's some audio files
The
I ripped
creator
from...
of the app is the famous Stephen Greer.
I don't know who that is.
I feel like I know the
He's
name.
One of the most, like, the foremost authorities on extraterrestrials.
Oh, who gave him that title?
He works with all the agencies.
What
Like,
agency?
No
All
cap.
the agencies.
All the fucking letter agencies. CIA,
Like the Food
FBI,
Health Association?
NSA, FDA.
Does he work with them or does he harass them?
I've been on multiple
they
hours
give
of phone
him-
calls with each of these companies.
So you know those those shots of like the New Mexico desert with those giant fucking satellites that go into space? And
Yeah.
That was him. He,
Oh my
He
God.
built those satellites
Yeah.
all by himself.
literally out of
Wait, the
sticks and
photos were,
rocks.
or the
He
satellites
built
were?
New
That's
Mexico.
that was
He built New
his-
Mexico.
That was his project. That,
Whoa.
You know that Scooby-Doo
So-
movie where there's the aliens?
The one
And
where
the
Shaggy
satellites
falls
are
in
in
love
it?
with the hot ass babe?
Yeah, the
That
alien.
hot woman, that was Stephen
and the
Greer.
dog is also an alien.
That dog, Stephen
yeah, that was Stephen Greer.
Greer. So it's not just some dude that just like learned to code and made an app. It's an actual name attached to it. But a name in the extraterrestrial community is just some random dude to everyone else. So, you know.
Did you guys ever think about, and like, you know, maybe don't, I mean, take this with a grain of salt, but I was thinking the other night, I was high, you know, just chilling, relaxing, watching some TikToks, and like a football thing came on, you know, and I was watching it, and I don't watch football or anything, but then I just started thinking about cheerleaders and how, like, it's kind of just a weird thing, and I don't really understand why
is
cheerleaders are there. Right? Like, it feels like, look, like, just because you were so used to it, it's like, oh yeah, sure. But it's kind of just like, is that supposed to, like, pull attention from, like, the players? Or is it to cheer them on? Because if you're in a crowd full of, like,
The cheerleaders
thousands
are
of
supposed-
people, like, why would
the
you need more
cheerleaders are
people
not
to cheer you
cheering-
on?
The cheerleaders are not cheering for the players. They're leading the cheers from
Leading
the
the
crowd.
cheers. They're trying to get everyone hyped.
They direct the crowd to get them excited.
Yeah.
Oh, the cheerleaders are for the people.
Yeah.
They're for the
Oh,
crowd
in my
to get
head,
excited.
in my head, I was like, are they there to, like, distract the other players? But why would that? How does that work? Because you could just distract your own players. I just had. This is how out of touch I am with sports that I literally just thought. I thought cheerleaders were so deep. They were like this reconnaissance fucking thing where they're like fucking spies and they gotta fucking distract the other team. But they're there for the people in the crowd to give them a good time, I guess. Not like
Yeah.
a good time, like in a weird way, but
big-
like to be like, let's
the
go.
big chants that crowds do, yeah, those are led by the cheerleaders.
I have to get your
Ah.
guys' opinion on something.
What?
The answer is yes.
Let's go
When
with
I
this.
was
We're
in
going
high
with
s-
yes,
when
Thomas.
I-
Don't even have to ask. We're going
When
yes.
I
with
was
yes.
in high,
Stop.
I have
Don't
to
even
tell,
ask.
shut the fuck up. When I was in high school, there was this really fucking pretty girl, and she
Aw.
was like the captain of the cheerleading, like shit, like squad. I don't fucking know.
Squad.
She had the
shit.
whole
Squad
squad,
goals.
but anyways, so I don't remember what the setting was, but I was in like a class and I was telling the class like, yo, like I got this award from the school saying like I got like a certificate for like willingness to play the tuba because the school didn't have anyone playing the tuba and I was willing to, so they gave me a fucking award.
And you were like jerking off to the whole class about it, like, guys,
yeah.
nobody wanted to play the tuba, but I did. And the whole class is like, "There's a
So I
fucking
was
nerd."
like, yeah, get
Rats.
fucked, you fucking idiots. It couldn't have been any of you. It had to be me.
It had to be me. It was
Uh,
destined.
But so she went ahead, like this fucking super popular, like gorgeous girl, like she went ahead and she baked me an entire cake,
What?
like in celebration of that.
Dude,
Now-
Kate just said you're a nerd ass.
I bet
tuba
you her
playing
mom-
bitch.
Fuck you, bitch.
I bet you her mom told her to do it.
You think so?
like-
Well, I mean, like I don't know when that would ever come up to her mom.
Did you?
What if she said,
And
"Oh
then
my
she's
god"?
just like,
She
there's
was
this
telling her
nerd
mom about
ass.
this stupid nerd
nerd-ass
motherfucker
fucking-
who was all bragging about having a tuba award when it was just in a participation in the tuba award. She's like, this stupid motherfucker. And her mom's like, you need to be nice to him.
You need to make
Okay?
him a
Be
cake.
nice to him, or else
Hey.
your fucking
See,
your
what
name's
I'm
gonna go on a
thinking
list.
is
I should
Did
take
you
that shit
talk to
out.
her? Did you know her at all?
I talk to her every once in a while, mostly after she made me a cake. Not really before, but
Maybe she had a crush on you, Tommy boy.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I need the opinion on. Was
I
that
like you're,
a sign?
you're just now
Was-
like, oh shit.
Was that just her being weirdly nice to some stranger, or was that like, this is my way in to get into that Thomas?
I think her mom made her make the cake.
I think that the only way you could have found out is I think you should have just been like, why'd you make me a cake?
Yeah.
Like, why are you thinking about me in your free time? You know, why am I on your mind in your free time? I feel like
Should have
that's a
thrown
very
the cake
reasonable
on the
question.
ground and
I
said,
was
"You think I
not-
need this? I have the trump.
I have the
sorry,
tuba
the
award, and like hold up the award in
award.
your face. You're like,
I'm
you think
better
I
than
need
you.
this shitty shit? Yeah, like
I don't
can't eat
need
this.
you.
I don't need
Eat
to
I
this
don't
shitty
need
fucking
you.
cake.
This cake's only gonna slow me down from becoming the tuba master. And you throw it on the ground.
What kind of cake was it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You didn't eat it?
Did you even eat it?
I
was
remember
chocolate,
eating it
and
with
it
my
was
friends.
The whole
I didn't
thing?
even,
Oh.
dude. I didn't offer her a fucking
You
slice.
should.
of the cake.
Oh
She's like, I
my
got you a cake, and you're just
gosh.
gonna. Thanks. I'm gonna
Thanks,
eat this
dog.
without you.
You're just
but
like,
Me and,
thanks,
my,
bye.
me and my tuba are gonna go eat. You're just like shoving
Here's
the
the
cake in the
thing.
tuba.
in high school, I did not know how to talk to girls, and I did not know how to do any of that shit until like basically 2 months away from graduation. Like
Yeah.
I had no like I was bad. But it's weird because I had a lot of dates and stuff for some reason, but I just could not like talk
'Cause you were the tuba master.
stranger girls.
You went
but
on dates, but then
I
on the
went on
dates you were
dates,
like,
yeah.
so
On
I play
dates, like
tuba.
here's the thing: like if I knew the girl and was comfortable with her, then I could talk to her. But like
You're fine.
in that scenario, like I had no fucking game.
What dates did you go on, Thomas? Like, what was your casual Thomas date? Did you just take a movie and dinner, or like, do you like go places?
I like to go on like breakfast dates for some reason. There is this like restaurant in this building, like this fucking condemned building, and it was on the second floor of this
What?
fucking weird ass building, and it had
Hell.
fucking.
You took her to a fucking like a
Hey,
homeless
let me
hideout.
finish. Let me finish.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was a
okay.
full on like
Kidnapped her,
diner.
Started playing. You remember some geese.
I found this. So I
Welcome to
found
the
this new
pyramids
app.
of
It's like
Giza.
$10, so you definitely should get it. But like, it's fucking crazy.
Here,
But
I'll give you a little taste.
This restaurant was so
Close
fucking
your eyes.
cool because you went up there and they had the $2 breakfast. It was a big ass breakfast for $2, and you just went, paid $2. They gave you breakfast, and then you just sat down and ate it. As a broke ass like fucking high school kid, that shit was top tier. So it was like good food too. So
We're gonna put things on pause for a second while Cade fixed it. Cade fixed.
And then when I went into Windows to try to change
What are you
it,
doing,
I lost my
Clayman?
whole Windows.
It what? Oh, it froze it.
Yeah, I can't click on anything anymore. It's just completely frozen now.
Were you able to save what audio you did have from your DAW?
Yeah, it's still there.
3, 2, 1, clap again.
Hey guys.
Hey everybody, my fucking everything crashed. My
Yeah, everything exploded. Where we last left off, Thomas took a nice lady, a nice respectable lady, into a homeless shelter and played the tuba for her and got her the cheapest food he could find on earth.
yeah,
Which was just a bowl of soup,
Hey,
I
that
think, or
shit-
something. What was it you got her?
it was the $2 breakfast from a restaurant called G.I. Joe's.
You took her to a toy company and got her food
It's
in a
called
homeless
G.I.
shelter.
Joe's because it's a like veteran-owned fucking diner, and they had. And it was
Oh.
like a $2 breakfast. It was like 2 pancakes, 2 egg, 2 sausage, for $2.
That's like kind of a lot for $2.
That's what I'm saying.
What year is
that,
this?
That,
It was a 2
that
and
was
2
like
and
my
2 for 2.
senior year,
Bro.
so that was 2013.
Back when times were good, man. You know. Hey, do you guys ever remember the
Even for
time in
then,
St.
even
George
for
when gas
then, that
prices
was an
were
insane
$1?
fucking deal.
Yeah, that was really cool.
But
Dude, hold on. Let me get this pulled up here. I got like questions and stuff.
God, Cade's shit falling apart. Totally like fucked up our groove.
Hey, listen.
I
what do you-
forgot.
Hey, listen. What do you think about this? You guys remember your first kiss?
yeah,
No.
What
Yeah.
What was your first kiss?
I
You don't
kissed
have to
Kate's
share.
mom.
You don't have to share.
took.
You kissed kids.
It was pretty standard as far as kisses go, I guess. I took a girl out on a date. Then after the date, I
To
walked
G.I.
her to her
Joe's.
door, kissed her, and said goodnight, and then went home. That was my first
So,
kiss.
anybody got any first kiss memories other than that?
My first kiss was not that long ago because my first girlfriend was not that long ago.
So, my first kiss. Who do you guys think it was? What?
Tommy
It
Hilfiger.
was
It was Sasuke Uchiha.
It was Sasuke
Yeah.
Uchiha. You got it. My first kiss that I remember And the only reason I bring this up because I thought it was really funny that I was like, dude, if I like propose this in such a way that like everybody's gonna think it's like my actual like first kiss, and I felt really.
My first
What?
kiss was in a truth or dare game when I was a little boy. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like your real true first kiss, where you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
My first kiss that I remember was in an airport.
Oh.
And my brother was going to go like stay with my dad or something, and for whatever reason he like kissed me straight up on the lips, and I was just a little boy, and I remember just being like, what the fuck was that? And I could tell he was just like, oh, you know, I'm young, I don't know what's going on, but like this is a way to show sincerity or whatever. So I recognize that now, but as a kid I was just like, bro, did you kiss me on my fucking lips, dog? What the fuck was
Bro,
that?
I kissed a dude on the cheek out of nowhere in high school. I don't know why. I just like...
What? Was it like one of your homies, or was it just
he
like
was
a
like,
dude?
He was a homie, but...
You just felt
Just your
these, felt these,
teacher.
felt
It was
these
his
urges
teacher.
He
coming
was a
on.
homie, but not like in my inner circle or anything. I just like got the urge to kiss him on the cheek, so I did. And then he was like...
What kind of context? Were you like passionately like?
No,
or,
I
like,
just
was
I
it like
gave him
a-
just a quick peck on the cheek. I don't know. I still don't know why I did that. It was strange, but but
I
it was
like,
also
kissing
it was
teachers,
really
like,
funny.
Give me a good
so,
grade. There's more where that came from.
So you know,
Kiss math teacher right on the
dude
cheek.
that I kissed on the cheek in high school. Hope you're doing well out there. I don't know why I did it, but
Would you do
Why
it
did I
I'd
do what I
fucking
did?
do it again in a second.
I'd fucking do
I'd
it
kiss
again
his
right
fucking
now.
Cheek.
Did you guys ever get?
Thomas, I've kissed you on the cheek, right?
Perhaps.
Cade, we've straight up harassed
One time, me
you,
and the
dog.
homies went camping, and we all straight up kiss each other on the lips. That's a real.
Really?
That's a real story. Yeah.
What? Why?
Which homies?
Yeah.
My homies? Bro, y'all kissing each
Yeah,
other on
dude.
the lips?
Was this
Some
the
broke
alien
You hear
thing?
about that?
It's like it's the only,
Some
on
broke
the app.
ground.
On
To
the
be
app.
fair-
On the app, it's like it's the only way to summon the
be
aliens, dude. You
fair-
have to kiss your homies.
It's the only way, bro. You gotta wrap your lips
It
around my
wasn't-
cock right now, bro.
Dude,
It
bro,
says
the
it right there.
aliens. The aliens are coming.
It wasn't
That's the
all of
DLC
us,
for the app. You have to pay an extra
It wasn't
$2.
all of us like kissing each other, but our homie Anderson was going around the circle, and we were kissing each other on. We were kissing Anderson on the lips. So, and then Anderson
Why?
straight
What
up
was the-
made
I've
out
kissed
with
Anderson,
Max.
that makes sense.
So, it was a pretty gay camp trip.
What?
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
I-
dude.
I've kissed Anderson. That was the bear camping
Yes, it
trip.
was.
I wish I was there for that.
The real bear camping trip, I guess,
Not
huh?
to kiss Anderson,
Yeah.
but you know.
Did you guys see a bear? We talked about this,
I-
didn't we? Did you see a bear?
Anderson was the
I
bear.
thought they
straight
saw
up
a bear.
freaking got sniffed on the head through the tent canvas.
You sure it wasn't Anderson?
By
Like trying to
Anderson.
go in for another
It might
kiss?
have been.
Say, give me them sweet hot lips again, Thomas. I
No,
need them,
what
boy.
I've come to the conclusion is that it was just sleep paralysis that I like convinced myself was a bear. But
Well, you better hope it wasn't a fucking bear. Wait, maybe it was the bear.
Perhaps
like,
it
dude,
was a
I'm coming in for a wet hot kiss.
perhaps it was an alien.
That bear saw you guys kissing and he was
I
jealous.
did see some sort of light in the sky that night. So
Guys, if you see a light in the sky, go ahead and smash like on this fucking audio podcast. You will be represented. You'll be your local government representative will come down from the sky in a UFO. You'll get an encounter of the third kind and see him through the window. You'll get an encounter of the fifth kind. Maybe an encounter of the lips kind. Maybe they'll give you a quick peck on the cheek, peck on the lips there. They'll say, "Vote for me during the next term," and you say, "Only if you have
That's
good."
the sixth kind.
Dude, that's the sixth kind. Your local government representative comes to your house and kisses you to hopefully swing your vote in their favor. Guys, if you like this episode, go follow our fucking Instagram, just Properties of Nature. Our Twitter is just pawn_band. Go there. We've got our Discord. Links, the top pin tweet on our Twitter. Go there. We released our fucking music. It's been out for a hot second now. If you haven't listened, go listen. If you're not listening right now, go fucking
What are you
listen.
doing?
To it on there. Turn your audio almost all the way down on your computer. Just have it going all the fucking
Hey,
time. Why
what are
not?
you doing
Can I
if
make
you
a
ain't
special
listening?
edition Cade shout out in this episode? Can
Yeah.
I make a special edition Cade
Shout out to Anderson from Cade.
So,
Give him a kiss on the lips.
Here's my special edition Cade shout out. Propertiesofnature.com, baby, where you
Let's
can get all
go.
your Properties of Nature merch. That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Instagram, the_podcast.
let's go.
Oh
We've
yeah, we have
been-
our own podcast
we're
Instagram.
trying to build that up. We're gonna keep posting to it. So go ahead and follow it.
And you guys, I know we talked about like, oh yeah, not ready for video podcast. we're recording a video today. Not this episode, because we need to have an audio one that way we can have it edited and stuff like that. But the next episode is going to be videocast episode, available on YouTube, available on Spotify, and wherever the fuck else. It'll still have
Assuming everything works.
Yeah.
We're adding an asterisk to that because we make promises and don't keep them.
The way
If everything
God
plays
intended.
out well, it'll be up there next week. We'll be starting doing video casts. We're going to record that episode today. But guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your afternoon. Thanks for listening to our particularly erotic episode. I feel like maybe in a lot of ways, you know, we explored our sexualities here as well as our something about aliens. Bye, guys.